I first was told. I didn't notice that I was losing my hair. So I'm sure that happens a lot. Someone points it out. My father had pointed out that I was losing my hair as he was walking behind me one afternoon when we were in Spain. So that was a bit devastating for me to realize in my late 20s that I was starting to lose my hair. So of course I rushed back to the place we were staying and took mirrors and looked at it. But at that time, I really didn't do a whole lot because I didn't really feel like I had options. In my mid 30s, I started taking Propecia for a while. And I just, for various reasons, I was in Southern California and moved back, and I just didn't continue the prescription. So I let it go. And eventually, what happened is in my early 40s, I was dating the woman that I'm married to now. And I felt like I wanted to look good for that occasion. And I had noticed that I was starting to lose it in the front in a way that was noticeable, at least to me. I decided to look for a doctor who could help me. And I wanted to find someone who was reputable and credible and who had a lot of experience in the field of hair restoration. So I found Dr. Wasserbauer after looking at a couple different clinics, and I called their office and I went to see her for a consultation. After meeting with Dr. Wasserbauer, I decided, based on my confidence in her, that I would go ahead and have the procedure done. The day of the procedure, I got there and they're very good about making sure that everybody's comfortable, and they ordered me lunch and make sure that I have the anesthetic that I need, and it takes care of the surgery part. And it's just a little bit of patience on my end to just kind of sit still. But her whole team was able to do the restoration. They work as a group, and it really allowed me to feel comfortable with the experience. But also, right there that day when it was done, I could see some of the results. As far as the recovery phase, I'm in an occupation where I'm around a lot of people, and I was concerned about how I would look initially being done with the surgery. As I had mentioned, I was very pleased with being able to see the results initially, but the swelling in my face did occur, and there can be a little bit of bruising and puffiness. So within a week, though, everything was relatively back to normal. I could go back to work. Within 3 months, I really started to notice a difference and a change, which was really nice to see. I mean, you can really see your hair regrowing. And within 6 months, big changes. And then I would say 9 months to a year, the almost full result. But honestly, for me, it was all the way up until 18 months. My hair still kept coming in and getting thicker and fuller. In terms of the end result, obviously I had longer hair, and I can only do this because I had the transplant. But and so you can see that here, all the way in the temple to the sides over here, it's all straight across. There's nothing that shows any kind of recession up there. It's all very full. And before I had the surgery, if I had my hair like this, and I don't have anything in my hair right now, but if I had it like this, you could see like a spot, kind of a little bald spot here. And, you can't see that anymore. It's just, so that's as much as, I mean, if you can see anything there's nothing in my hair. And I was deemed by Dr. Wasserbauer to have kind of a medium level of hair loss of the crown. So it's been a tremendous change, big improvement. And, my wife, who I got married to, she really likes my hair. I get compliments all the time. I mean, it's hard for me to go anywhere now without people complimenting, how they like my hair, and no one knows that I had a transplant. I just feel really good about being able to style my hair. I think it's really nice to be able to go out in public and feel confident again about my hair. And so in that sense, I feel as though it's kind of given me a little bit of a new lease on life. I'm not going to lie. And I really owe that to Dr. Wasserbauer. She's a great person. She's very friendly. And I think she's just very knowledgeable in what she does. And so my experience with her and her staff and her office was very good. And I would recommend a hair transplant with Dr. Wasserbauer. I definitely would do it again, doubtless. And I would say that, my experience is one that is very memorable and in a positive way.